We begin with what grieving relatives have been waiting almost a week to hear.
It's been confirmed in the past few hours that the wreckage of the Tongan ferry has been found. But now we can also see for ourselves why the search for the ship and the 93 passengers still missing has been so difficult. From Nuku'alofa, Paul Hobbs joins us via the internet. Paul.
Simon, I'm at the communication hub of the search effort, but out at sea it's been a trying week for the Kiwi and Aussie dive teams and the Tongan Navy, who've been battling high seas and the elements. But today, their perseverance paid off.
At about 11 a.m. this morning, the Remus sonar system detected a vessel which fits the size, the general size and shape of the missing ship.
The Princess Ashika found a week after sinking.
It is important to realise that nobody on board could still be alive.
It's been the prize at the end of a long trail of clues. These first pictures of the recovery mission show Tongan sailors clinging to the rope that would lead the dive team to the watery grave holding so many of their country's loved ones. A Tongan patrol boat spotted the mooring line, or berthing hawser, floating in the water.
The diver verified that the berthing hawser was intact, in good condition, and definitely attached to something on the bottom.
The Kiwi's underwater sonar unit, Remus, came back with the good news.
It appears to be intact in an upright position at a depth of 110 metres.
That depth, though, tempering the news.
Neither the New Zealand or Australian navies have the capability to conduct recovery operations beyond 60 metres.
The divers need to put down a rove, a remotely operated camera like this, to get a close-up look at the wreckage. But conditions, marginal here, are expected to only get worse.
I'd say Monday next week would be the earliest that we could get out there again with the ROV.
For those praying early this morning for any news, it's an answer, just not the one they hoped for.
The bodies could be recovered by a deep diving or salvage company. However, I wouldn't like to speculate as to whether or not the wreck could be raised itself.
Just whether there is the money or the will to mount a recovery is a matter for the Tongan government to decide. The message from the police commander to the Tongan people now is to be patient. He says there needs to be a methodical and considered approach over the next few days. But the reality is those 93 bodies believed to be trapped inside that wreckage could remain at the bottom of the ocean forever.
Thank you, Paul. Paul Hobbs reporting from Nuku'alofa.